Welcome back to the Vault with Wayne Gorman. This is funny. This video is about the Indian guy. I think he's Indian. Is it Amar Bharati or You Must Be Bhatti? However you want to pronounce it. So he's had his arm up in the air for 50 years plus. So this is the crazy man here, right? This is what happens when you live on the wrong side of thought and your mental health goes down the pan. Because this guy's mental health has gone down the pan. I don't know that much about him, but I don't need to. So the idea that he's had his hand up in the air for 50 years is an idea. Now, although his arm is up there, originally putting his arm up in the air for whatever god he decided to dedicate his life to, and apparently left his missus and kids and whatnot. For the first year, maybe, or two, maybe he was making an effort, a concerted effort to hold his arm up in the air. However, the arm died. As you can see in the picture, look at the hand, right? Overgrown nails, bent over. You tell me that that's sane, right? So the idea that you're going to dedicate your life to a god, subordinating to a higher power, and feeling the need to have to do something, do you want to do that? Or do you feel the need to have to? If you're going to leave your wife, your children, I'm assuming he was married, he might not have been married. I'm sure somebody that knows all about him, that's read lots and lots of books on this guy, if they even exist, will correct me in the comments saying, oh no, you don't understand. I don't need to understand anything apart from he put his arm up in the air. To begin with, there'd have been an effort. Then it's died, the limb, because it's not been used, which is unnatural, which means it's not meant to happen, right? So if a limb dies on your body through not being used, I mean, I've seen people that have been hospitalised when they're not well and they haven't walked for a long time. Their legs start withering away. If the human body was designed to not have legs, then they wouldn't be there to begin with. So your arm, you look at your arm, the way it can rotate and everything like that, if you look into it, it's designed to be able to reach, you know what I mean? Probably picking berries off trees, I don't know. But at the end of the day, that design, through evolution over time, has come about because it's useful. It's not useful to do that for 50 years. But he's not doing that for 50 years. He's doing it for more like 1, 2. Then the arm gets stuck. It seizes up. A bit like not using a car for a long time. You're going to get a lot of cracks, bangs, screeches, whistling on the wheels, creaking, crunching, before it actually starts mobilising again and, does what it's supposed to do. So people get ideas in their heads about things that they feel that are going to be productive. So I'm assuming this guy is running on the premise that he's going to go to heaven or something's going to happen as a result of doing that. Well, do you agree with this? I certainly don't. I mean, he has a duty of care as a father and he's give that up. If he did marry, the vows meant nothing. So, the guy can't even keep his word if he was married. And putting your arm up in the air is for selfish reasons. Now, selfishness breeds suffering, whether you like it or not. That's a fact. And you can look at it in life in many different areas, but I'm not going to go into that now. The point of the video is, if you believe in something and then you sacrifice a limb in order to achieve the goal, be clear about what the goal is and make sure that it is achievable before you let your arm die. You know, imagine there isn't an afterlife. He's given up his family life, his arms broken in the upright position, seized up, knackered. What for? You know what I mean? So there's no place for belief when it comes to getting well. Anyone that's suffering with the mental health, you know, you need to be clear about what it is you're trying to achieve. If you're going to dedicate, I mean, even a week of your life to achieve a goal, never mind 50 odd years, what does he do? I don't know. He's famous for allegedly holding his arm up in the air for over 50 years. Well, he hasn't held it up in the air for 50 years. He's held it up in the air for about 2, I would assume, roughly, before the limb actually died and then just got stuck there. So there's no achievement, actually, now. It just looks like he's doing something, but he's not. You know, the arm's dead. So, great for 2 years of pain. Probably slept with it in that position. The blood supply, I imagine, ended up saying, you know, I'm sorry, but we're going to go in a different direction, not down that limb, either through restriction, because it's not meant to be in that position all the time. Otherwise, you'd be born like that, right? And you're not born like that, are you? You're born like that. Or maybe you do come out like that, actually. When you fall out, yeah, maybe you are like that. But your arms go back down again, don't they? Yeah, and you rub your eyes and wakey wakey, yeah? Don't keep them in that position. So, yeah, the wrong side of thought, and these types of things happen. So if you've got any questions, fire them at me. I know I've not been online for a long time, but I apologise, I've been working. Not that there's that many followers on my channel anyway, but anyone that might watch the video, oh, where's that guy gone? Well, I've been working day and night for quite a while in the industry that I work in, and tonight I thought I'd jump back on again and say hello and start off with a nice short video, 8 minutes, on Amar Bharati, you know? And that's it for now. So until next time.